Hello YouTube, thank you for joining me. Thank you for clicking on this video. I'm not quite sure what the title is going to be yet, but obviously if you clicked here, if you found yourself here, this is going to be a message for you, okay? So this is obviously going to be a pick a card. I'm going to go through the piles for you before we, get into the messages. But please make sure that you like this video. Make sure to subscribe as well. Most people who watch my videos are not subscribed, which is like why. So might as well just subscribe while you're here. Definitely, if you're looking for a personal reading, if you get things from these readings and you get things from the readings that you see online, social media, even if it's not me, it can be helpful, but it's always more helpful to get a personal message, one that's personally, privately curated for you. Okay, so if you want one of those, you can check the link in my bio or in the description below. And yeah, all the links that you could need will be there. Okay, all right, so I'm yapping. Let's go ahead and get to the pile selection. So here we have pile number 1. This is the gorilla. Nobility and leadership. Okay, that was pile number 1. Pile number 2, we have the narwhal. Uniqueness and freedom. Cute. Pile number 3, we have the bear, protection and faith. And last but not least, pile number 4, we have the cat. It's a pretty cat. Independence, psychic powers. Okay, so pause the video if you need to. Take your time. The timestamps are in the description, so you can go straight to the video if you know, what you want. But if you don't know what you want, I will leave a little time in the video for you to look over the cards, meditate on it. But like I said, if you need more time, pause the video. Alright guys, I'll see you at your pile. Alright, pile number 1, if you picked the gorilla, then you are at the correct pile. Today's video, if you're familiar with my videos on my channel, you know that I usually get into the main card first, but I'm actually going to start with charms. I feel like it's a good confirmation for anyone watching. You'll confirm that not only you're at your correct pile, but these messages are for you, you know what I mean? Sometimes you might think a certain reader has messages for you and they're not really your style or whatever the case may be. So this is a good way to get that part out of the way. Okay. Let's see, get some more charms here. I have my little scoop. Might as well use it. Okay. And we'll go ahead and set this here for now. Let's see what we have. Ooh, where's my thing? Wand. I usually like to use my, I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna grab this. Okay, I'm back. So what do we have here for you? We have the letter E. Starting out, this could be your initial or someone else's. L, Ellie, could be somebody's name. We have E, Ellen, that's funny. S, and those are all the letters that we have. So E, L, L, and S. Nels. So you could be an entrepreneur, wants to sell something, or you might sell things of your own. Okay, all right. And so for the charms, we have a feather here. So birds could be significant for you, or you could be seeing feathers, or you could see feathers as a confirmation. You could have a bike, own a bike, or be a bike rider. What is this? Is this a horse? Oh, that's a dog. I'm talking about horse. So you could own a dog. I don't know what dog this is specifically, but you could own one of these little, little small dogs. Yeah. Y'all know what y'all know. If you have it, you know. What else? We have a fish here, so you could be a Pisces. Mermaids, the water, ocean could be significant to you. Okay, so something about, I'm not necessarily saying the evil eye, but I am saying protection is necessary. What am I thinking? Protection of touch or something. That's what I'm hearing. Protection of touch. So you could be protected from. How can I say this? This is kind of coming through as you receiving things through touch, receiving certain energies through touch. So be mindful of who you're letting touch you, even strangers or just, through casual conversation, things like that. And we also have the owl as your last one here, which does represent wisdom and represents you. If not, oh, we actually have two feathers. I didn't say anything because I thought this was the same one. So we have two feathers coming out. So definitely red herring. Isn't that like? Isn't that someone might, okay, so someone might sell you something, or be wary of what you buy or who you're buying things from, especially when it comes to spell work or anything which you're spiritual in that sense. Because, yeah, not everyone's touch is as magical and spiritual as they say. Okay, so that's coming out for you, which is interesting. We're going to go ahead and answer the card. Those could be some confirmations for you, though. I'll put that actually off camera. Sorry. Well, it'll be on camera, but we'll put that off to the side. So going into your card, already starting off this reading, I do see a lot of things around you and the self and your not necessarily abilities. No, I can say that. Your abilities, because if we look back here, with this owl really sticking out, the dog sticking out, the bike sticking out, this is really talking about a lot of the activities that you do and a lot of the things that the energy you're putting out. But Spirit's also telling you to be mindful of what you're receiving and the energy that you're receiving. Okay, so we have the gorilla here. Let's go ahead into the book. I feel like it's always helpful to look in a book first, because they always say it the best way. Okay. Let's see, where's it at? Okay, so the number 109, October 9th, could also be significant. Yeah. So what I'm getting here, nobility and leadership, that's what it says. So a message from the gorilla. I am the giant of the forest. I come in peace. I have a complex language that helps me understand the needs of my kind. Those whom I build bonds of respect. My power comes from the attention I give the social group. I'm never alone. Yeah, there's something here about the energy that you're putting out there and the way that it's reading to people, I guess, or the way that what your energy is saying when you're stepping out, when people are getting an impression of you. I don't know if you're traveling. I don't know if you might be seeing a lot of strangers lately, going out more, but you have a lot of eyes on you and there's a lot of impressions about you. Okay, so continuing, it says, despite its impressive stature, the gorilla is not aggressive. It lives with peace in its kind and communicates with them through complex and particular sounds, allowing them to avoid conflicts and put the needs of the group first. It's like a big teddy bear. Okay, sorry. So let's see. It emerges from the forest and reminds us that the noblest of beings are not only the scariest, but also the most compassionate. Likewise, it shows that the best leader is never the one who uses charisma to oppress others, but the one who understands the value and needs of each individual in the group. In African stories, the gorilla is a symbol of understanding. In the family ties, greatness lies What? I'm so sorry. In African stories, the gorilla is a symbol of understanding and family ties. Greatness lies with the community. Meeting a gorilla leads us to reconsider the importance we place on certain things and connections, and try to inspire others through compassion rather than through success, ambition, or a sense of superiority. So, yeah, Spirit's definitely telling you here, or the theme, the overall focus for your reading here has a lot to do with when you have a certain power, and maybe coming off very powerful, but really not being aggressive in nature, not being overpowering in nature. Okay, you're actually very kind and very compassionate in nature. So Spirit's wanting you to bring more of this energy out. Okay, I keep bringing myself back to these charms here. This bike is definitely popping back out here. I didn't even see the symbol here. Look at that. So this symbol definitely does represent peace. It represents peace and calm and tranquility. So Spirit's saying you're well on your way to peace and to calmness and to this sense of, I almost want to say vulnerability, but if vulnerability was a very warm, comforting feeling. Okay, that's what I'm picking up for you here. Okay, so yeah, overall message for you. Be mindful of the energy that you're giving off and putting out, and remember that you can be your true, natural, kind, compassionate self. You don't have to be overly aggressive. You don't have to be overly ambitious or stand your ground, stand your place. Like, you might think you have to, and other people might get the impression of you that you are, very, not, I want to say hard-headed in a sense, but, you stand for what you believe in, you stand on your business, and you don't let anybody push and poke, and if they push and poke, then you might bite, you know what I mean? That's the energy that people get from you, but you can show them that that's not all there is to you. You could have some Taurus energy there. You could have Aries energy. What else? Those are the two big ones I'm hearing. It's kind of like what people see of you in the beginning is nothing like what they get from you. Okay, so your sun sign and your rising sign could be opposites, so to speak. They're very, very different. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to the message. I'm yapping in this one. This is only part number one, so we'll see how long this is. We're gonna, move on from the overall focus and go into some challenges, okay? Challenges that you're possibly facing at the moment or facing soon. So we have instant karma. So you could be facing instant karma, yeah. Not working in your true nature is kind of going to come back to bite you in a sense. It's kind of this energy of someone who thought they were big and bad, or who've been told that they're big and bad, so they just adapted that, but that's not really how they are, and that's not really the kind of life that they choose or want or desire to live. So when they find themselves in a situation that only big and bad people get in, it's like, okay, I'm not really sure what to do here, or I can't believe I found myself in a situation. I'm uncomfortable now. And that's because you weren't following your true nature, okay? Or you were allowing other people to change you and pull you away from your true nature. So be wary, some karma might be coming in for you soon, okay? Don't run from it, let it be. If it was anything crazy and intense and scary, I would tell you. Here we have highest good. Embrace the journey with openness, trusting in the universe to lead you toward your greatest fulfillment. Yes, Spirit's telling you, if it were meant to be, it would be. If it were meant to happen, it would happen. You don't have to push things and force things. If you were meant to act that way and be that way naturally, that's how you would be. Now, I'm not saying you can't work on yourself. You should always work on yourself and choose to better yourself in certain ways. However, do not try to fit yourself into any boxes that you're not comfortable fitting in, okay? Or that doesn't come naturally to you, okay? Call number one. Yeah. Mouthful, but tea. Okay, so let's go ahead into some more positive energy or some lighter energy, and look at some opportunities coming up for you here. So, sidelined. Says, I waited for you for years while you were in prison. What happened to the man I love? You got me fucked up. Uh-oh. To come home and see you in my bed with another man. I just didn't see it coming down. Who made that song? What's that song? Dochi. Denial's a River. That's a song coming out. So, hey, if you've been getting that feeling, if you've been getting that feeling and you're like, oh, I got this feeling, might be a little sugar in the tank, nothing wrong with it, unless it's only sugar in the tank. You know, it ain't no salt. Y'all know what I mean, okay? But this could be a situation that you could face, and I'm not seeing this coming out as opportunity, so you could be being released from a certain connection, or someone else could be being released from a certain connection, giving you the opportunity to meet, okay, or to come together, okay, so to speak. We have Pathfinder, trust your inner compass. Yeah, you need to trust your inner self a little bit more, and let yourself roam and explore. The reason that you don't feel comfortable exploring, the reason that you don't feel comfortable trying new things and meeting new people and even revisiting past things and revisiting the past and healing the past is you're not accepting yourself for what and who you are. When you accept yourself for what and who you are, there's no need to act any other way. You know what I mean? Excuse me. So yeah, you could be saying this reading because you're just a little bit not, I don't want to say you're lost, because you're not lost. You're just a little misguided at the moment, like something irked you and tweaked you and you're off your path, okay? So Pathfinder, get back on your path. It says, trust your inner compass to illuminate your path through love and career, revealing the direction your soul wishes to explore. So when it comes to love and career, look at that, that's also coming out here. So this could, that smells something very beautiful. It's actually kind of smell like cologne, so you could work with someone who could be a potential love interest for you, or a potential friend, side, whatever. Or there could be a very business-like relationship between you and someone that's evolving, okay? That's what I'm getting, okay? Aries could be significant. I already said that. Cancer could be significant. Taurus, Gemini. That's what I'm picking up so far. Let's see. So let's go ahead and see what you should be staying mindful of. What should you be staying mindful of? Okay, meditation. Quiet the mind and let your soul speak. So, part number one, after seeing this video, stay mindful of your mind, how much you're letting your mind roam, how full your mind is, the thoughts that you're having, if they feel like you, and if they feel genuine, or are they intrusive, and do they feel like someone else telling you what to feel and telling you what to think? You know what I mean? Explore that, and don't be afraid to explore that, because the longer you ignore that kind of side of you because it's dirty or nasty or dark, you're gonna continue to get this karma and continue to find yourself in the same cycle. Okay, it's just natural. That's how it happens, and you got a big lesson about things coming naturally. Okay, you got that lesson coming up, authenticity. All right. So let me see if there's anything else. Let's grab some tarot before we get your last card out. Okay, we have the Star card in reverse. So Pisces could be significant. Aquarius could be significant. I do feel like power number one, Spirit's telling you here, reassess your hopes and dreams and ask yourself, do I still want the same things? Am I willing to do the same things? Am I willing to sacrifice what I have now for this same wish? Or is it dead and old? Is it dead and gone? You know what I mean? It's okay. It's okay to be over something. It's okay to have thought of yourself as a certain person at one point in time and accept that you're not that person anymore, that you want to change as a person. There's nothing embarrassing. There's nothing that's failing, or nothing should feel like failing when it comes to that. Does that make sense? Okay, let's go ahead and do a little bit more. We're almost done here. We have the Queen of Swords coming out. So, Spirit is telling you, you're going to find yourself on the best path, find the most opportunities for yourself by speaking up. Don't hold your tongue when you say, what do I say? When you see something, say something. When you feel something in your intuition, speak up. What's the worst that could happen is what I'm hearing. Somebody's going to be like, oh, that's not true. Okay, if they say it's not true, they say it's not true. Your intuition will let you know if they're telling the truth or not. You know what I mean? But you can't force anyone to have any certain reaction. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of the reaction. All right? Okay. We got the Five of Cups in reverse. So yeah, when it comes to you having these negative thoughts or this negative perception of yourself, or maybe even you having a hard time coming out of this. I'm not a therapist or psychologist, so I don't know, but it almost feels like or looks like, in my mind's eye, a depressive state or a very low energy, low vibrational state, okay? Spirit's telling you the way that you're going to get out of this energy whenever you're in it, okay? Especially if you're in it now as you're watching, meditate. And I know it's like, oh, meditating seems like such a big thing. What do I do? How do I do it? Get you a candle, okay? Just like your little tea lights. Get one, light it, and for, I'd say, that might be a long time. 3 minutes might be too long if you're just starting, but take 1 minute, literally, and try to focus on the bottom of that flame, the base of the flame. Don't do anything else. Focus on the base of the flame. If thoughts come up, let them come up and say, okay, interesting, but not now. Thank you, but not now. I'll think about it later. Okay, give yourself that 60 seconds to clear your mind. And it's going to feel really, really good, and you're going to want to continue. Okay, Ponder One? So last but not least, let's see your overall, how can I say this? Lesson, so to speak. Okay, we have dreams, number 28. So the number 28 could be significant. The number 10 could be significant as well. October 28th, October 10th could be significant. October could just be significant in general, okay? Let's go ahead. We'll dive into the book for this one as well, Ponder One, and then we are all done with your reading. Definitely, before I get into this card, make sure to like this video and subscribe. It helps me out a ton. And yeah, if you want a personal reading, come get one, baby. Don't be scared. All right. So, for the dream card, this is what it says. You have drawn this card today to remind you that your dreams can be incredibly powerful messengers. It can help you find the answers and inspiration you seek. So Spirit's telling you, if you have dreams about things, or if you're having visions about things, if you're fantasizing about a new life or fantasizing about new things, these are all signs and messages that it's time to act. It's time to take inspired action. Okay, Ponder One? Let's see. It says, some people say they don't dream or have trouble remembering them, but if the potential of your dreams interests you, then some effort on your part will be rewarded. Keeping a dream journal in a pen or an electronic equivalent beside your bed will create a space for your subconscious to fill. So definitely, Ponder One, make sure you're keeping track of your dreams. Make sure you're journaling your dreams in any form or way that you can. Okay? I'm hearing that there's going to be something possibly in a dream. This is not for everyone. You're going to have an idea, and it's going to be something you can market or sell. And it's going to be something that comes from you that's authentic and that's genuine. But if you're not in your authenticity, then how are you going to be able to be successful at that? You know what I mean? So please keep this in mind. Okay? As you become more comfortable with remembering, recording, and interpreting your dreams, you can ask for guidance through them. Call on your intuition and higher self and your angels and spirit guides, and let them know you love to receive insights while you sleep. During your dreams, it's possible to be shown useful images and scenarios that will help you in the future or solve questions from the past. And I feel like I was kind of saying something about that, right? Pile number one, I definitely feel like meditation and visualization is going to be what's most helpful for you. You're in a very, here, what do the cards say? Yeah, you're in a very leadership, not necessarily powerful, but you're in a very noble and notable position right now. There's a lot of people watching you. You somewhat have a reputation, right? So it's your choice. Do you want to keep up this reputation? Is this something you can lean into that you're manifesting for yourself? Or is this something that you created for yourself that you don't want anymore, that you're not happy with, that you're ready to change? Okay. All right, pile number one, thank you so much. Definitely comment below if you have any questions. And like I said, check the description if you want a private reading with me. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. All right, pile number two, if you picked the narwhal, you are at the correct pile, okay? It says uniqueness and freedom. So uniqueness and freedom are definitely going to be significant. Okay, potential themes for you whenever you're seeing this. So let's go ahead and get you some charms to start. Let's zoom in so you can see what's going on here a little bit. All right, pile number two. Okay, a lot of charms for you. More than pile number one, not a bad thing. Okay. All right. So narwhal, my narwhals, let's get into this. So these are some initials that we have for you. This could represent your name, or this could be someone significant in your life. We have Y, what is this? Q, M, and F. Y, Q, M, F, X. Y, Q, M, F, X. Okay? Alright, so starting out, let's go ahead and here, let me grab something real quick. Alright, pile number two, let's get into your charms. So we had one that fell off the board actually, and it's a little bunny. So there's something here. I'm kind of hearing this could have something to do with your, what's the word, sex drive, okay? Don't really know what they're bringing up here, what that's alluding to, but that could be significant to you, or that just could be confirmation that you're at the right pile, okay? That's been significant for you lately. We have a turkey here, so Thanksgiving could be significant, or your birthday could be in November. We have a stingray here. The ocean could be significant for you. You could like to play video games. You could like the movie Nemo, Finding Nemo. You could like the movie Nemo, Finding Nemo, or Finding Dory. Someone could be royalty in your family. Or you could be hopeful and fantasize about how can I say this, marrying into royalty, okay? Father could be significant, or a king, or not a literal king, but like a head of household could be significant, okay? Pisces is what I'm picking up here. Taurus is what I'm picking up here. We have a fish in a bowl. So eating more protein. Make sure you eat more protein. We have a C over here that I did not see. A C that I didn't see. So we have Y, Q, C, F, X, M. Okay. Colors. That's what I heard, colors. And okay, we have a unicorn here. Unicorns definitely represents uniqueness, just like narwhals do. They represent this thing that's very sought after and very magical, so magical that people don't even know it's real. Okay, let's see, what do we have here? I'm getting sneaky. Somebody could be being sneaky about something, or very private about something, not necessarily sneaky. Look at that, we have Pisces coming out. Pisces coming out again. So Pisces is definitely significant here. Spirit's telling you to lock up your PP if you are masculine, definitely, because pregnancy is possible. But also, if you're feminine, doesn't matter. Be weary. Maybe that's why that sex drive thing fell. Be weary of who you're sleeping with and how much you're sleeping around at this time. Okay, the moon sign can be significant. You could be a Pisces moon, or a water sign moon, Taurus moon as well. Spirit's telling you need more time to relax. Meditation could definitely be significant. There could be someone significant, and that could help you enjoy yourself and have a fun time. That starts with the letter M. Okay, so look for someone, or not look for someone. Don't go out searching for someone. But if you have someone in your life whose name starts with the letter M, they could help you with some fun time, relaxation time. Okay, look, and as I say that, I look at this little pony here. It's like one of those rocking ponies. So your inner child could be significant here. Or you could have a childhood friend whose name starts with one of these as well. Okay, and the owl here. Someone could be passed on and giving you messages is definitely something that I'm hearing. The Spirit's telling you be wise. Make sure that when you are making decisions, you're making decisions thinking about the long term. Okay, pawn number 2. I know that was kind of like boom a lot right in the beginning of the video, but hopefully it gave you confirmation that you're at the correct pile, and it definitely gave us some insight about, where you're at energetically, okay? So with this narwhal, like I said, it's definitely talking about this very untouchable, so to speak, kind of energy. So you could be very untouchable, you could be to others right now very kind of like, how are they real? Okay, so Aquarius energy could also be significant here. Kind of like this energy of, oh my gosh, like, it's like people are very curious about you and they're very inquisitive about you, which is no surprise with all the Pisces. They're definitely, they're very imaginative. Wow. You're very imaginative. Am I saying that correctly? Imaginative. Oh my God, there it is. You're very imaginative, and you see things from a completely different perspective from most people. So, Pisces, Aquarius for sure. All right, in the book, you have a message straight from the narwhal for you. So it says, in the water, I lose who I was or who I believe myself to be. I point my tusks to the sky, uniting the submerged and submerged. The spirit grows in an upward spiral. In the night of winter, my ancestors greet me in the northern lights. They free me. I jump through the waves in an ancient game. So this is like literally, I feel like, talking about everything the charmers just talked about. You losing yourself and losing, who you believe to be. There's something here about you not subscribing to something, or you not labeling yourself with something anymore, and you're now unlabelable. You're now something that people look at and they have to ask questions. They can't help but be curious. You know what I mean? And this could have to do with your sexuality, pawn number 2. We also have, them saying here, in the night of winter, my ancestors freed me in the northern lights. We definitely talked about with this owl here, someone could have be passed on, giving you messages and guiding you to a more playful or more fun energy. It talks about you being in an ancient game, okay? So have fun. Your ancestors and your spiritual team, they're guiding you through this process, not to be boring and to be, automatic thinking, automatic action. Be in the moment, be present, have fun with where you're at. Don't just constantly imagine and think about the future and think about what could be and fantasize. Make something happen for you now. Have fun now. Okay, pawn number 2. Have fun now. So let's go ahead and go into some challenges that you could be facing or that could be coming up for you. Okay, kind of want to put this right down here. Okay, we have equal give and take relationship. So you could be looking for an equal give and take relationship right now, or you could be looking for a relationship in general. Okay, power two, I definitely do feel like your sexuality is something significant. You could be struggling with that, or struggling with maybe even monogamy, struggling with being present in your relationship, something of this nature. Okay, let's go ahead and get a clarifier. Roots of success. Secure your foundation, fostering growth and stability for a thriving journey ahead. So Spirit's telling you, yeah, there's some type of wound that you have here when it comes to your connections, how you connect with people, your intimacy, all of these things. And they're telling you, get to the root of the problem to find success out of the problem, through the problem, away from the problem. Okay, if you want to find yourself not having this issue anymore, you're going to have to get to the root. Okay, let's see. So your root chakra is definitely significant. Spirit's telling you to walk more for some reason, not because you need to exercise, but it's a form of meditation. Walk more, do more walking, think things through, give yourself time to think about things. Okay. Let me go to the tarot. Get a little bit more on this challenging energy. 10 of Cups. So maybe, yeah, you're just struggling with, you're struggling between how things are supposed to be and how you want things to look, or how you want things to feel versus where they are now. You know what I mean? But remind yourself, you are completely you, and you don't have to be anybody else. So when you're doing things your way, you're gonna find things that fit you like nothing else will fit you. You know what I mean? But you can only do that if you're being authentic and you're being true, being honest with yourself about how you feel and when you're feeling certain things and why, etc., etc. Okay, part number two. So let's go ahead and see some opportunities, some more positive things. We have Empress, business owner, college graduate, and I know my worth. So Spirit's telling you, get on it, boo. You know your worth and act like you know your worth. Okay? You are something that is completely unique. You're something that no one can replicate. Okay? You're someone that no one can take ownership of. You're someone that no one can hold down. Period. And you know this, so act like it. The only way that it's not true is if you don't act like it. It will always be true if you always act like it's true. Does that make sense? Okay, clarify for this one. Seize every minute. Look at that. Be present in the moment and make the decisions that you need to make your fantasies real. Okay, part number two. Seize every minute. Embrace each moment with purpose. For time is a precious gift on your journey of self-discovery. Look at that. That's exactly what you're on. Part number two. A journey of self-discovery. You're finding out through wisdom and through trial and error, possibly, what fits you and what doesn't. Okay, what you're attracted to and what you're not. There's nothing wrong with that. I actually am very happy for you. I'm excited for you to find the things that make you unique and be confident in them. Okay. Little self-care message for you here. Obsession, focusing too much on one situation, the need to take a step back. So Spirit's definitely telling you, be mindful of obsessing over certain things and obsessing over possibly a reality that isn't here, or that isn't happening yet. And I don't mean that in a manifestation sense, because obviously if you're manifesting something, assume it to be true, you know what I mean? But if you are living a certain life and you're trying to convince yourself that you're not living that life, and that leads you to ignore certain things, then you're not gonna find the success you're looking for. Okay, does that make sense? So for example, if I'm constantly telling myself, I'm getting into college, I'm getting into college, I'm getting into college, and all I focus on is college, every other area of my life might lack because of my obsession with fitting into this one box. Okay? I feel like that wasn't a good example. But hopefully that gives you at least a picture, an idea if you didn't get it before. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you might be overly focused on connections and love, and not even romantic, but platonic love. Your business relationships, your close romantic, intimate relationships, your sexuality, like I said before, you're overly focused on these things, and it's causing a bit of anxiety, possibly, or a little bit of hesitation in your authenticity and you going out and being your complete self. So don't let it, okay? Remind yourself in the moment, be you, okay? What's somebody else gonna do about it? Nothing. Last but not least, okay, we have number 29, media. Okay, so this is the last card we have coming out for you. Definitely make sure to like this video and subscribe, honey, before we get into this last card. I definitely do feel like, I don't know. Pile number 2. I feel like a dad. You got a great head on your shoulders. But seriously, you do have a great head on your shoulders. You've got a very unique style. You do things that in ways that other people don't do things, and that doesn't make you weird. It doesn't make you dumb or stupid. It makes you unique, and it lets you live in a very free and non-socially stigmatized way. You know what I mean? Like, it sucks living with so much pressure. And when you're also adding on to that pressure, I mean, it's going to be endless. You know what I mean? So give yourself the blessing, okay, of letting go a little bit. Let things be how they be and manifest the things you can control, okay? And focus on the things that really add to your worth as a person. That doesn't mean buying things, and that doesn't mean dating people. That means, what skills and capabilities do I have? What talents am I proud of that I can show off? You know what I mean? Okay, last card we have is media. You have drawn this card today to remind you that your intuition will use all forms of media to connect and communicate with you. Okay, pile number 2. So if you're seeing this, if you're still here, I should say, look around. That's all you have to do is look around. When you're obsessed with something, you're focusing too much on one thing. Like I said, you start to ignore and miss a lot of the other things that are around. I have another video on selective gratitude. You might want to watch that. I'm not just plugging it to plug it, but actually it might help, and it might give you a different perspective on how you approach gratitude and how you approach prioritizing certain things in your perspective, in your view. Okay, it says the key to noticing guidance via the media is to not go looking for it. Normally, your intuition would prefer to use the element of surprise, delighting you with a message or confirmation when you least expect it. The most effective thing you can do is ask your question, put forward your request, or make your concerns clear, and then get on with your day. Let's say, for example, a friend of yours is getting married in Rome. You love to go, but you feel uncertain about the cost and spending all that time away from your business and family. Consider your issue and ask the universe, will it be for my highest good to go to Rome for my friend's wedding? Then, let the topic go. When you forget your question and move on, your intuition has more space to go to work on the question. If you insist on looking for answers, you'll become confused and your monkey mind will get in the way. After you've let go of the need to find the answer, it will pop up for you when the time is right. You'll smile to yourself as a documentary about Rome comes up on a TV channel you don't normally watch, or the local supermarket is festooned with posters highlighting Italian produce. Being open to the magic of messaging by media can be fun, and you'll soon realize the universe is always looking for ways to support and guide you through whatever your conundrum or question. Okay, pile number 2. So definitely keep your eyes peeled. Don't go looking for it, like I said, but give yourself the space and the dare I say silence, okay, multiple times a day to receive the messages that want to come through, okay? Thank you so much again. Make sure to like this video and subscribe, honey. And make sure to check out my other videos, check out my content, and contact me through the description below if you want a private reading, okay? I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. If you could be there, you are at your correct reading, okay? Or you're at the correct spot in the video, whatever. Okay, so the keywords that we have for this are protection and faith. So these are definitely going to be some key themes for you for your reading. But before we get into the card, we're going to start with some charms, okay? Let's zoom in. It might be a little loud. I'm not too sure, but let's get through some charms off here. Okay, I'm hearing that's good. So let's go ahead and see what you got coming out. Any letters that you may see and any signs, zodiac signs that you may see could apply to you or could apply to someone who's significant to you at this time, okay? So let's see what we got. We have the letter B, we have the letter C, we have the letter P, and we have the letter A, okay? B, C, P, A. Interesting. We also have the sign of Aquarius here. So you could be an Aquarius, someone else could be an Aquarius, or their initials could have B, P, C, or A. Alright. We have a little star here. So Spirit's telling you, recognize your light and let it shine. There's something here about preschool, elementary school, having young kids. You could have young kids, or your inner child could be significant. This looks like a mansion. It somewhat looks like a haunted house almost, but not really because it doesn't look scary. So you could always have had dreams of living in a big house. I'm hearing you could be a teacher as well. A house could be significant, or you could be manifesting a new home. Like I said, we have the sign of Aquarius coming out here. We have 2 people riding together on one bike. Okay. Not only is that adorable to me, but it definitely represents or symbols you riding along, taking a joyride with someone here. So this could be one of their initials here. And we have a little tarot or a little card. We have the Ace of Diamonds, okay, aka the Ace of Swords is what I'm picking up. So Spirit's telling you, when you have the idea, when you get the quick thinking, the quick wit to go with something, to hang out with someone, to try something new, to go have that fun, try that new thing, do it, okay? It's going to send you in a great direction. Let's see, Spirit's saying that you're not quite seeing something yet, but when you see it, it's going to be your key, your token to happiness, okay, to enjoyment. Spirit's saying that you're kind of lacking faith right now at the moment, but don't lack faith, my love. Don't lack faith. Just like the dinosaurs, I'm hearing things are going to come and go. Okay. These dinosaurs, they once roamed and they were huge and they bammed and bonged and beamed, right? No way we could have, and by that I mean stomped, no way we could have survived with them, right? Not now, definitely. So Spirit's telling you, what am I trying to say through this, Spirit? I feel like I'm just yapping right now, but I feel like there's a message here about the big things being out of the way. That's what I'm trying to say. The big things that are very scary, very intense are gone now. Okay, they've been demolished by this point. Spirit's telling you, you need to restore your faith and understand how protected you are, and also stand in your faith and be willing to protect yourself through your faith. Does that make sense? Okay. All right, pile number 3. Anything else coming out for you? Continue to manifest is what I'm hearing. You have the opportunity to live very comfortably. Pile number 3. That's something that's coming out here as well. All right. A lot of interesting energies here, but let's get into the tea, okay? Let's bring this card down here, okay? So let's go ahead and start with some challenges. Excuse me, pile number 3. I'm going to take a little drink. So let's go ahead into some challenges. So here we have my body, my choice, terminated a pregnancy. So this could be a challenge that you went through or that you are going through at the moment, or that could be a possibility for you. Okay, pile number 3. It can be very hard to restore your faith after something like this happens to you, because it can feel it can be very traumatizing. It feel very empty and almost feel like, what is the point of doing something like this to someone, right? What's the point of going through a pain like this, right? Or going through a very traumatizing and uncomfortable situation like this. I did kind of get the message of Mama Bear when I first started, and I didn't want to mention it. And now I'm hearing it's because Spirit told me it's kind of a sensitive topic for you. So a relationship with a mother, your relationship with pregnancy and having been pregnant before possibly, or your relationship with your children can be significant. Restore your faith. Restore your faith is what I'm hearing. Don't let a possible very traumatic situation change you forever. And although it's possible for that to happen, and it can maybe change you for the better, remind yourself who you are at your core. Don't forget who you are. Don't forget your faith. Okay, whatever your faith may be. Let's see, we have act with clarity, and we got that Ace of Swords, right? Focus your intentions. Navigate decisions with clear insight and purpose. So Spirit's telling you here, you make decisions for the best of you. If you feel in the moment that you're making a clear-headed decision for your best interest, looking in the long run and short term, nobody else can tell you that you're not. Nobody can convince you you're not making a decision. I sure as hell can't tell you that you're making a bad decision. Okay? I have my opinion, but I can't tell you what to do. No one can tell you what to do. Your body, your choice. Your life, your choice. You have autonomy. Use it. Okay? For opportunities coming out, we have public eye, social media beef. Oh Lord. Why is this coming out as an opportunity? Hold on, let me get some tarot. Why is this coming out? Page of Wands in the reverse. So, someone could expose someone for being childish or being immature. Yeah, possibly. Excuse me. There's gonna be other people who have their eyes on you and someone else in this situation, and they're gonna realize that the other person was being highly immature, and they did a lot of childish things, or did a lot of things out of arrogance and out of trying to be something, trying to be quick, trying to be funny, trying to be, you know what I mean? And through this possibly public beef or public social media beef, other people are going to start to see, okay, this person's actually just childish deep down. I believe their story, but now I see what's really going on. Okay, we have Dream Weaver. Look at that. Dreaming and imagining bring your powerful vision to reality. So Spirit's telling you, continue to imagine justice. Continue to hold on to your faith, and with your faith, envision and fantasize and manifest through your visions and through visualization. Manifest the truth coming out. Manifest things calming down, you moving into calmer waters. Sometimes we go through things and we don't know why, we don't understand why, and it doesn't feel good, and it wasn't meant to feel good, you know what I mean? But having been through them, we almost don't know how we would be and how we would think without having gone through those things. Am I making sense here, pile number 3? So yeah, definitely keep that in mind. There's an opportunity here that could really expose the truth, okay? All right, we have celebration. Good times come from hard work. Good times spent in good company. So, beef aside, right? Arguments or disagreements aside, Spirit's telling you you're going to have people around you who are very, very, very supporting and loving of you. And not only do they support you, but they want to see you happy, and they want to see you in your best energy possible. These are not these trolls, okay? So find the people who are meant for you, made for you, meant to help you and, remind you of who you are and why you're here, to have fun and to enjoy the things that life is offering, not feel like you're getting your ass kicked constantly by it, okay? All right, we have one last card for you, pile number 3. Before we get into the last card, make sure to like this video and subscribe, honey. Definitely helps me out. Most people who watch aren't subscribed, so you just cut that out. Okay, period. And make sure if you want a private reading, a personal booking with me, you can go through the link in my description or the link in my bio, whichever one you prefer, and book with me through there, okay? All right, so the last card we have for you, card number 10, resistance. Okay, this definitely makes sense for you. Why does it make sense for you? This makes sense for you, pile number 3, because the overall energy that I'm picking up for you is this constant push and pull from spirit, or push and pull towards and away from spirit, push and pull towards and away from your faith and your self-worth and your self-care, okay? It's kind of been a roller coaster with your faith and how confident you felt in where you are in your life and where you're headed and where you're being guided even. So this is what it says for number 10, resistance. You have drawn this card today to remind you that you don't need to change everything all at once. It's much better to move forward gently, step by step. Celebrate each and every step, okay? The most common form of resistance is busyness, being too busy to meditate, journal, spend time in nature, learn how to balance your chakras or connect with your angels. The list goes on and keep you static. The monkey mind does not like change, even when it's change for the better, and it will resist your desire to develop, listen to, and act on your intuition. Resistance seems easier even when your current situation is uncomfortable, because you've been taught to fear the unknown, to pretend there is always a logical, guaranteed pathway through life. We often resist change until life becomes so painful we can't bear it anymore. Witness people who only improve their diets and start to exercise after they had a stroke or a heart attack. But you don't need to struggle or suffer. It's your turn to feel happy, blessed, and supported. And it's time to turn things around. Pile number 3. Wow. Wow. I feel like that encompassed that just summarized the reading so beautifully. I love that. The resistance will make you think that the only way forward is to change everything now. But one step at a time is far better than dropping off a cliff. You can gently push through your resistance and create enduring transformation, not just change for the sake of changing. You deserve this. It's your life, after all. Didn't I say that? Your life. Your body, your choice. Your life, your choice. Okay? Thank you so much for joining me. This was, I feel like, a heavy one, but I really, really hope this message found you in divine timing. And please, even if you don't have a lot of money or whatever the case may be, contact me for a message if you're going through a hard time and if you need one, okay? All right, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Make sure to like this video and subscribe, honey. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, pile number 4. If you picked the cat, you are at your correct reading. Let's go ahead and dive into some charms before we get into your card. But for the cat, it says independence and psychic powers. Interesting. Independence and psychic powers. So this is definitely the focus of your reading and could be very, very significant in your life right now. Okay. Alright, so we got your charms out, pile number 4. Let's go ahead and dive into it. So let's see, we have the sign of Capricorn. Okay, so we have Capricorn coming out here. So Capricorn could be your sun, moon, or rising, Venus even. I'm also getting 12th house, 8th house. This is about your psychic intuition as well, so you could be very intuitive when it comes to business, okay? You have a star quality when it comes to your artistic talents, or your musical talents is what I'm hearing. You're a star. You deserve to have a lot of eyes on you, pile number 4. That's what I'm hearing. Let's see. The wheels are going to keep on turning. That's what I heard. You have a very fancy horse head here as well. So Spirit's telling you, what's that song? They were rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. What's that song? That song can be significant for you, but overall, the energy that I'm kind of picking up is like steamrolling. Like you're gonna be moving really, really fast through something really, really soon. The energy is going to continue to go. The momentum will not stop. If anything, it's going to get faster. So be prepared, pile number 4, okay? Listen to your psychic intuition. It's going to be on fire, okay, is what I'm hearing. You're going to see a lot of things that that you would not have seen before. I'm hearing you're not a beginner anymore. Okay, so exciting. You're not a beginner anymore, pile number 4. You should be familiar with everything and anything that life is handing towards you, handing you and pushing towards you. There's something about a nasty smell. I keep smelling a stinky smell. So Spirit's telling you, whenever you smell this stinky smell, you may have clear sense, okay, the ability of clear sense. When you smell certain things, and there's none of those certain things around, take that as a message, as a sign. Okay, that's part of intuitive connection, part of your psychic powers. Here we have the double hearts. Okay, so soulmate connection is definitely significant. And we have the cat confirming the cat in your card and representing intuition here as well. So be very, very, not even careful, but just be mindful to listen to your intuition, and don't be afraid to take your time and slow down and ask yourself, is this what my intuition wants me to do right now? Okay, don't rush. There's no reason to rush through anything. Okay, pile number 4. So let's go ahead and get your cards out here. Actually, I kind of skipped the cat, didn't I? But we'll circle back to it. So for some challenges that could be coming up when it comes to this situation here, especially when it comes to your independence, is what I'm hearing. We have best strip clubs in the USA, dating, giving all their money to strippers. So somebody could in your life be gambling, spending their money on provocative things. Your intuition has definitely been hinting or been telling you that someone in your life, they haven't been making the best decisions, especially when it comes to dating or the realm of provocativeness, escorts, anything of that nature. We have hidden keys. Put things together piece by piece to reveal the bigger picture. Look at that. Step by step, piece by piece. Spirit's telling you, crab could be significant, fish could be significant, going out to eat, red lobster, at a fish bar, restaurant could be significant. Yeah, man. Spirit's telling you, you don't, how can I say this? Things are going to happen whether you want them to happen or not. You know what I mean? Some things are inevitable. And that's just due to the decisions that other people make, things that are out of your control, you know what I mean? So when you're getting certain signs about certain things, remember them. Put them together piece by piece. And that's when you tell yourself, okay, now do I have enough information to make this conclusion and say that this person is cheating, or this person is spending their money on escorts, or this person, because I'm hearing there's no physical evidence that you have that something is happening, but there's all of this intuitive evidence, there's all of this, quote, what you call common sense evidence, but to someone else, it's not so common, right? That's your intuition, okay? Let's see. So some opportunities, hopefully on a more positive side. We have I need space. Interesting. So yeah, you're definitely going to find out something rather disappointing, or you possibly already intuitively know something is going on or something is wrong in some area of your life here. And it feels very almost disrespectful in a sense, or someone not respecting your time, your space, your worth, your value, okay? So Spirit is saying it's definitely an opportunity for you to take the time, take the space. Not only do you need it, but thrive and believe. You're going to thrive being in your own space and being away from these negative, low vibrational energies. It says, embrace growth and trust in promise. Keep an open mind. Answers reveal the path to fulfillment. So the more space that you are able to take, the more you're going to be able to trust. Okay, trust in your own intuition and trust that the messages you're getting are true and real. You're not crazy. You're not just seeing things. You're not just putting things together to hurt your own heart. Okay, embrace growth. Keep an open mind. Okay, you're getting the answers that you need already. Let's see, we have, fresh start. Look at that. It says you're being given the opportunity to begin again. Allow yourself to embrace this new life and open up fully to this gift that you've been given. So Spirit's telling you here, be mindful. Now I got cut off in that exact freaking moment, but anyway, pile number 4. Please, as you're moving forward, allow your intuition to speak up, okay, and trust in it. You have a lot of, how can I say this? You could have a very business-oriented kind of mindset, or a very matter-of-fact kind of mindset. So you might, feel like without the evidence, without the things tangible in front of you, you don't have the right to say something, or you don't have the right to assume something. But if your intuition is telling you, have confidence in it. Oh my God, I just looked at your last card, pile number 2, maybe pile number 4. Oh my God. Maybe go watch pile number 2 as well, if you felt called to it. But before we get into the last card, make sure to like and subscribe, honey, because I know what I'm doing and I eat this, and hopefully you enjoy the content. And yeah, confidence. Look at that. Card number 1, confidence. Have confidence not only in yourself, but have confidence in your psychic abilities and your intuition. When you are not trusting in your intuition, and when you're telling yourself, yeah, I'm thinking this, I'm feeling this, my intuition's saying this, but that's crazy, but that can't be, but it doesn't feel right, it must not be real. You're knocking yourself, your intuition, each and every time. It's like you're knocking yourself down a peg, down a peg, down a peg, down a peg every time. Girl, what you gonna do? Go through the earth? You gonna go to the core of the earth? No, stop. Start to build yourself back up again through confidence, having confidence and trust in your abilities, having independence, okay? So let's see, it says, you have drawn this card today as a reminder to ask your intuition for guidance with the everyday aspects of life to help you build intuitive muscle and confidence. Yes, building intuitive muscle, that's a great way to say it. Do you feel nervous about trusting your intuitive nudges? Do you wonder if it's wishful thinking on your part, or that you're making it all up? Do you sometimes feel, this is literally all the fuck I was talking about. Do you sometimes feel confused, wondering if the feeling or sense of knowing you have is your intuition or just a random experience? If any of the above are true for you, relax. You certainly aren't alone. It says, feeling confident and learning how to trust your intuition and yourself come with time and practice, whether you're a complete beginner or you're already on your way. No matter where you are in your intuitive journey, the most affirming and exciting experiences are those moments when your willingness to listen and act upon your intuition pay off. The key is to start small. Too many people ask their intuition for guidance on emotionally charged and life-changing matters only to wind up feeling confused or disappointed. Okay, that's definitely what I feel like you've been going through. Your intuition and the ways in which it will guide and communicate with you are totally unique to you. As what may be clear, undeniable signs for one person may be completely irrelevant for another. It's important that you familiarize yourself with your own intuitive style. Even the time of day or night can have an impact. You might feel more alert and connected first thing in the morning, or enjoy snuggling up in bed each night with your journal ready to receive useful messages. Okay, it says ask your intuition for guidance about things such as, what sheet should I take on the train or bus today? Which store will have my favorite items for me at the best price? Which of these options is for my highest good? Which book should I buy at the store today? Stay open and move towards whatever you feel drawn to. Each time you'll have a positive experience with small matters like these, you'll begin to notice ways in which your intuition communicates with you and your confidence will grow. Okay. Pile number 4. I almost feel the need to speak very softly here at the end of the reading and tell you that you need to have a lot more courage and confidence in who you are and how you're showing up in life and in the world. I really do feel like you carry a very beautiful energy with you, like the most beautiful cat you've ever seen, very mysterious, and they know something else and they have some type of magic within them. But unlike a cat, you don't have that same confidence. You're not walking with your head held as high. You're not walking with this knowing and sense of, I own this bitch, okay? And Spirit's telling you, remember that you own this bitch. Every day is a new day and a fresh start, an opportunity for a fresh start to look at yourself and be like, working on it today again and doing it even better. You know what I mean? So give yourself the space, see it as an opportunity to grow a little bit and figure out where you are, and not just where you are, but how you got to where you are and how you can follow the signs guiding you out of this situation, okay? All right, pile number 4, thank you so much. Definitely like and subscribe, like I said. And if you want a private reading, book with me, honey. No problem. The link is in my description or in my bio. All right, you guys, I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.